Welcome back to episode 2 of the Anterior Pelvic Tilt Rehab series. Muscle imbalance, including weakness of the hip extensors, is a common cause of anterior pelvic tilt. And when your pelvis is in this excessive tilt, it can actually lead to lower back pain. Today I'm going to show you how to assess and manage weakness of the hip extensors. Hi, I'm Fred. Advancing health education so that all people can live a healthy and quality life. So what is anterior pelvic tilt? This is when our pelvis is rotated forward, and it can be caused by weakness of the hip extensors, including the hamstring and gluteus maximus. To understand the relationship between anterior pelvic tilt and hip extensors, first, we need to know our anatomy. So our hip extensors attaches to the back of the pelvis, and our hip flexors attaches to the front of the pelvis. So if our hip flexors are strong and tight, and our hip extensors are weak, naturally our hip flexors will pull our pelvis into this anterior pelvic tilt. And to fix this, we need to get our hip extensors to be much stronger so it can actually pull your pelvis back into this more neutral position. If our pelvis is in this excessive anterior pelvic tilt, it can actually cause increased curvature at your lower spine. And biomechanically, this will add increased stress at your lower back. And over time, you can develop lower back pain. So how can we assess for hip extensor weakness? To do this, we can perform the single leg bridge test. You're going to keep one leg straight, then push your hip towards the ceiling, then slowly coming back. If you're not able to perform 20 repetitions, then it's very likely that your hip extensors are weak. The real question is, how can we make our hip extensors much stronger so it can pull your pelvis back into this more neutral position? To do this, I'm going to show you 3 exercises. For the first exercise, you're going to position both feet on the ground. Then move your pelvis into a slight posterior tilt. You can do this by contracting your abdominal muscle. This component is super important as it serves as a foundation for all the exercise we'll be showing you today. If you do have any questions on how to do this correctly, feel free to check out our previous video. Now maintain this more neutral pelvis position. Then move your hip towards the ceiling, then slowly coming back. For the next exercise, you're going to lean onto a counter, then position your pelvis into a more neutral position by contracting your abdominal muscle. Maintain this position, then move your leg towards the ceiling and slowly coming back. To make this a bit harder, you can keep your leg straight. For the next exercise, you're going to have one leg forward and knee bended. Then position your pelvis into a more neutral position by contracting your abdominal muscle. Maintain this position, then slowly contour your body downward. Now coming all the way back by contracting your hip extensors. To make this a bit harder, you can hold on to some weight. This is one of my go-to exercises. Not only does it make the hip extensors of your lead leg much stronger, but it also dynamically stretches the hip flexors of your rear leg. So essentially, this exercise targets 2 of the 4 muscles that can cause anterior pelvic tilt and lower back pain. So there you have it, 3 exercises to make your hip extensors much stronger. If you follow today's program, it will help position your pelvis into a more neutral position, and most importantly, fix your lower back pain. If you want to learn more about lower back rehab and ways to improve your general health, then make sure to smash that subscribe button. Thank you for watching. We will see you next time.